Okay, guys, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to write well optimized descriptions for YouTube channels, for YouTube videos, sorry. But also we can use this for many other things. We can use it for descriptions for RSS feeds. We can use it for descriptions for playlists. We can use it as spin syntax for syndication to social bookmarks and a whole range of other things. But if we write one good sort of basic article and we let Google tell us what the keyword should be. Google actually tell us what how to optimize if we do this properly. Okay, so what I've done is type in a seed keyword. My seed keyword here being social SEO, because I want to promote one of my videos for social traffic Commando plugin. Okay, so I type in here and you can see that Google has grouped the keyword ideas for me. Okay, and there's one here called social SEO. So basically I've copied these. What I've done is actually just downloaded the whole CSV, and as I downloaded the whole CSV, I come down, scroll down, and I find there is 11 keywords here built around social SEO. Okay, that's what I want to focus on. And there's also media SEO. We've got these keywords as well, which might be interesting, so I'm just going to highlight them as well. Okay, and the trouble is, the problem may be that if we have, I'll just try that one more time, highlight that. The problem is that if we using these keywords here, it might start to look a little bit repetitive, even though these are keywords that are related but not all the same. It starts to look a little bit repetitive. So I'm going to show you how to build out an article, and basically I'm just sticking with these 11 here because these are inside of here anyway. Things like social media SEO tips I might take and use as a subheadline, this kind of thing, but I'll show you exactly how I've done it. Okay, so what I did is I've copied those and I just pasted them up here in a WordPad. Okay, and I started to build out, starting from basically the top and all the way down. So what I want to do is I want to make some nice subheadlines. Just format it nicely. And we can add little bits to this. Okay, and you can see I've got my keyword here first, social SEO. I've taken the first one here, and basically I've gone through all of these and I'll start to build it out. Now, as I mentioned before, it does start to get a bit repetitive, especially with the word social SEO. It's kind of keyword stuffing, and we don't really want that. Even though a lot of these words are different and just a little bit similar, we need to break it up a bit. And the way to do that, the way I do it, is I go through these other keywords, because they all came from the same seed keyword from Google. So Google is telling us how to optimize our content. Grouping it makes it very, very specific for the word social SEO, which I want to focus on, but we want to use some other things as well. So what we can do is just scroll down and we can look for some sort of commercial intent keywords, and we can build them in as well. Search engine marketing specialist could be commercial intent. See, you can do geo if you want to. I'll rather keep away from that. It just limits you a little bit too much for when you're doing these kinds of services. It's hard enough getting clients if you're doing local marketing, never mind trying to cut down into one area. I think you're better to go broader and just attack the main words, but do proper optimization, especially with video marketing. You could be ranking quite well as long as you manage it properly. Things like what is social bookmarking SEO. It's not really a commercial intent keyword, but you know, that's a headline I can build around. I can build an article around. So what is social SEO? I've got down there, and I can build in something like what is social bookmarking. I don't need the word SEO in there every single time. I might even just decide to remove that, but it's good enough for me to believe that Google will understand what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, and you can build around that as well. We've got some other ones here, kind of similar. Oftentimes they are similar, but we don't want to target in a way that looks like keyword stuff, and although we do want to get these words in there, but sometimes these words will be repetitive as well, like social bookmarking SEO here. And the next one is, what is social bookmarking SEO? It means I can get rid of this one. I don't need it. It's already in here. Okay. Then I can focus on this or this. Okay. I can choose one of them. I don't really need to choose two unless it's going to be written in a way that makes sense. Okay. So that's the way I do the articles. That way we're grouping keywords. That way we're letting Google tell us what is the optimization required for it to understand what our content is about. Google is actually telling us how to optimize here. I've seen people doing this in a little bit more advanced way where they're targeting only by our keywords, and they're targeting with specific search volumes, etc. I'm not too worried about that. Really not too worried about that. What I want is for Google to understand what my content is about, for it to be optimized, for it to make sense, to be useful content for whoever's reading this. And this is a very, very quick example. Is probably good enough for ranking with video and stuff. Is it good enough for user content to make it worth their time for reading it? No, I would say no. I think it needs to be done a little bit better. But if you're going to use these for the purpose of doing link wheel videos and silos, then it's definitely good enough. Okay, and that way you can do it quick and easy. And it took me literally about 5 minutes to write that. And I just took all of those words and fitted them in there. And then I realized I've got too much sort of keyword stuff and too many similar kinds. And I went and found some other keywords, again, from Google, from the same seed keyword, and started to build the content out a bit by putting some paragraphs in between of each. Okay, so I've got in here the best SEO software. Well, I put in this paragraph before. And so I'm just putting in some different keywords. Okay, and this, what is social bookmarking? I can build that out and add another paragraph. And what I've also done in there is try to use some common sense. So when I've got the subheadline here, what is social SEO? Then I'm putting in things that's not actually in here. When I'm mentioning Google Plus, retweets on Twitter, Facebook likes and shares, etc. Google knows what these are about. Okay, it fits in, it's making sense, and that way we're getting optimized content, and we're doing it according to the way that Google sees the world. Okay, so as simple as that, and that's how we can do very quick, very easy descriptions. Now, if I was to take that and put it through the best spinner or spin rewriter and get that spun, then I can use the same description on every single video that I've got there, just as a spun version of it. Okay, so the best spinner or spin rewriter, you can click spin again kind of button, and that way you've got different articles each time, as long as it's well spun and it's making grammatical sense. Then it's perfect for what we're doing for the tube link wheels or the tube silos. Okay, hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's the end of this little video. Just a quick tip. I actually think this is a very, very good way to do it, and it's perfect for what we're trying to do here for this particular strategy. Okay, thanks.